Hello and welcome to Gamer Viscosity. Diputus here, and today we're going to be doing Starbound. Now, I've been meaning to do some recordings lately, but I haven't had the chance just due to the fact I've been rather busy with other things. But I've been playing this a little bit in my free time, and I thought might as well try to do some recordings for it, just because I thought you guys might find it interesting. I'm going to be doing a tutorial sort of thing with it as well while I go through it. Um, I'm going to leave a link in the description below of this video that shows the website I'm using for some of the coordinates, because there's actually a lot of good loot on some of the planets that I might be going to in future episodes, but I'm going to leave the link in it. I'm going to leave the link on this description video. So, what Starbound is it's similar to Terraria in the form where it's a two-dimensional game where you have to gather resources using basic tools, and you have to progressively upgrade yourself. However, this one adds a special uh, effect to it where you travel from planet to planet on your ship to be able to achieve this. Now, I've actually reached in-game things with this account here, but we're going to be doing a brand new account. So there's a character creation menu, which is awesome, and I love the aesthetics they put into it. So there's several different species. There's humans, which you could choose male and female, so male and female, and you could change all the skin color, hair color, things like that. There's the avians, which are bird-like people, so male and female of that. There's the apex, which are ape-like people, I guess would be the proper terminology. Uh, then there's the florin, which is a evolved plant form, which is interesting. And I like how they did this little egg down here with the genders, where the pink rose is female and the blue one is male. I don't think any of the other ones did that. No. Then there's the Heistel, which I'm not even sure what that is. It looks like some sort of three-eyed alien creature. And then there's the Glitch, which are sentient robots. And I also enjoy the gender selection options for these, because that's very clever. But I'm going to be playing as a human. My skin is a lot paler than that. I will get some odd hair. Maybe a little quiff in the front. No, 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 no. This could take a little bit because you have to find just the right one. Okay, I think it's cycled. No, I didn't. I'll go with that one. Shirt. Let's see. I want the black jacket. I'd like the, let's see, let's do the shirt color real quick. I want a red shirt. My hair color, yes, that's the right color. Undie color. Now, I don't quite understand how they expect me to be able to do that, because I can't see my undies in this, which is, it's also really weird because the only time you see them is after you die. My jeans are kind of like that today, so I'll do that. Personality, regular, bold, battle ready. I can't remember what that one was called. But, yeah. That one's nervous. That one's just regular. I might go with battle ready. Lose pixels upon death. And there's three different game modes. I'm going to stick with normal, but I'll just show you what the other ones are. So, in normal mode, you only lose your pixels upon, you only lose a certain number of pixels. You don't lose all of them. You lose, like, I think it's like 20% or something like that. It might be higher than that now. I can't remember. Hardcore is you lose pixels and you drop everything in your inventory upon death, which would be very painful for me because I die a lot. Oh, and then permadeath is hardcore mode, or is yeah, the equivalent to hardcore mode, or Iron Man, that's what it is, Iron Man mode. So you die, you're dead, game over, we're done. I'm not doing that because that would be a very short series. So we're gonna name this guy. Okay, so I created the character and now he's up here. That's my other character, Diputus. That's the one that I did the opening with, if you noticed. We'll look at some of the items I have on that account maybe later, but currently we're going to start up with this one. There is no place like home. Earth has been ripped apart. You have been in search of a new home for some time. Finally, your ship has run out of fuel in orbit of an unknown planet. Before setting out in search of fuel, search your ship's storage for a matter manipulator. Press E to interact with objects. And I will get 10 pixels for achieving this. Okay, so how you start is you start on your ship. Now, each species has its own individual ship. This is the human ship. It's rather simple, and I've heard something about in future updates they're going to make it so that way you can upgrade your ship to be larger and have more storage. So instead of having to set up a base on a planet, you can actually set it up on your ship, because from the concepts I saw, they would expand this ship to be about, it was approximately 10 times the size of this main room here. So there were about 10 of these extra branching off the back over here. So it looked rather interesting, and I'm interested to see if they will actually follow through with it. Now, this is a interesting game in which they actually have a whole bunch of different things you can do. So first I'm going to walk you through the basic looks of it. So over here in the top left-hand corner, you'll see your person, you'll see your health, which is in red, and your energy, which is in green. Now, there are certain things that can affect whether or not you or affect your health, which is being attacked by mobs, or fall damage. If you fall a certain distance, you will take fall damage. And energy is used up if you use tech upgrades, which I don't have any at the moment, but when we get them I'll show you. But you can use tech upgrades, or you can use, or if you use firing weapons such as guns or bows and arrows, those will use up energy. Now, if you hit I, you'll open your inventory and you'll be presented with a basic menu. Now, inside your menu, you have your base armor slots here. So the ones on the right are aesthetics. So if I took this off and put it over here, it looks like I'm wearing it, but I don't have the health effects of it of +5 health and 1 warmth. So if, for instance, on the other account you saw that I had the Dead Space looking armor. If I wore that there, I could wear this on top of it so that way I don't look like I'm in Dead Space. But it's actually really cool, and I love it. Because generally the armors don't look all that great, in my opinion, so I like to customize the appearance of it. Also, you'll see that you have your health and stats, which is the heart, your energy, which is at 100 right now, and your weapon, which is the little sword here, shows you how much strength you have upon a weapon that you're holding in your hand. So let's go ahead and go into here, and we will see that I have 10 torches. So we'll take those and we'll put those on 3. We have a matter manipulator, which is part of the main quest, so I put that right there. And I'll take the flashlight, put it on 4, and I'll take a broken hero sword and put it there. Now, okay, so I completed the quest. Well done. The matter manipulator allows you to manipulate almost anything in the game world, and I got 10 pixels for that. So now, okay, so now you see up here in the top right-hand corner are the menu options and your pixel count. So I currently have 10 pixels. The little gold squares are pixels, which is currency in the game. You can run into avian pirate ships, and the quartermaster will actually sell you weapons. Here we have the inventory slot, which is the basically hitting I, except if you wanted to click. So basic inventory is I, so if I hit I, I'll bring up the inventory. This is basic crafting. Now, this will allow you to make, again, basic items, but you can build a regular crafting table at a point where you can actually make more advanced items. So, and also, I can't speak today. An aspect of this is it will show you what you need to craft the item. So for instance, I would need 35 wood planks to craft a crafting table, but how would I get wood planks? Well, down here I would need 1 unrefined wood log, which you get from knocking down trees. Okay. Torches are really helpful because at night on some planets it gets cold, but you don't have enough resources to make a fire. You can actually keep yourself warm with a torch. Okay, so then there's this little menu thing here where it just lets you observe things, and you can click on random items and it'll give you the basic thing. And from what I understand, each species has its own individual way of looking at things. So humans will say like, oh, I did not mean to click that. Okay, we're going to ignore that for a second because I haven't finished this yet. Here is our library, or our codex, if you want to be correct with the game. Now, in here, it has a couple of books that you can read, and also throughout the world, you can find a whole bunch of things that you can use too. Or on occasion, you will find a civilization where you can actually get books in bookcases. I'm not sure why my train of thought just derailed itself there, but yes. Okay, so here we have the quest journal. Now, in the quest journal, it'll show all the different quests that we have. Now, there's not that many quests. It just has a couple startup quests just to get you going, so that way you can actually know what you're trying to go towards. But as soon as you get to the quests, or as soon as you finish the quest, the game really opens up because you have base materials that you need to proceed with the rest of the game. So, for instance, this is the one that I skipped for a second. Set as current. So this time, search the planet for fuel to down there. To survive down there, you'll need tools. To produce tools, you need to make yourself a crafting table. Use your ship's teleportation platform to beam down. Now, you can either choose to hit E on the platform, which is execute, as it is in most PC games, and you can warp to the planet or you can warp home. Now, home is a interesting phrasing for what it is. Essentially, what it is you have this entire star map. Oh, I didn't mean to click there. But you have this entire star map, which goes, I believe the units are like 100 million to a negative 100 million to 100 million for each coordinate. So there's tons of stars that you can go to. Now, if you find a planet that you really like the one that you saw in the opening for this, that is where I decided to set up my base. The house that you saw I had built from items that I had gathered over my process of the game, and yeah. So a base is somewhere where I would recommend, if you were going to set up a base for this game, you would want to do it on a planet that you know is rich in resources, just in case, say, you run out of fuel on your ship, but you can't find it anymore on the planet that you were on without dying repeatedly. Then the process you would use for that would be to go back to your home planet, mine some resources so you can jump to at least a planet away that might have more. Okay, so let's go on down to the planet surface, and we will look at the different things that we can do on the planet. So there's a really cool beam down aspect that you saw a couple seconds ago. Okay, so when you first hit the planet, a little menu will pop up discussing or telling you what the name of the planet is. It'll fade away. I can't remember what it said a second ago. But if you scroll, you can change your items. So I'm scrolled to the matter manipulator, and if I click on this, oh, we have a hostile animal. So you swing your sword and kill it. Ah, and it's dead. Now, animals in this game on occasion will drop different items. Some animals will drop nothing, like that bird did. Some will drop pixels, and some will drop raw alien meat. Now, raw alien meat can only be harvested on alpha and beta galaxy planets, I believe it is. It's very rare drops on the other planets. So if I use the matter manipulator and I click on it after pointing in the general direction of where I want it to be, it will start to cut down the wood. Now, this is a long process, but we're going to build stuff so that way we don't have to have such a long process to do it. Come on. There we go. Okay, so I just felled a tree, and now I have strange seeds, which looks like a nice little topiary thing, where you can replant trees, or you can plant more trees. So now 3 trees after a period of time will grow back in place. That's not a requirement thing to do, I just didn't want them in my inventory. So now what I want to do is I want to make some well, let's make a campfire because we're going to need one of those soon. So campfire, as it says, is made of a torch and unrefined wood. Campfire is the basic cooking furnace item in the game. You need it to be able to make food more healthy for you to eat. It's not like you'll be poisoned by uncooked food, it's just inconvenient to have uncooked food. Now, I've made planks. Now, two things I could do with this. I can either place them, like so, or I can use them for crafting. Now, I'm going to use it for crafting to make a wooden crafting table. So, if I click craft, why did it make two? I know it made one. Okay, I accept the reward of 10 pixels. Now, by now, you're likely beginning to feel hungry. Food can be found in a variety of places, but a pinch is hunting is your best option. Obtain some alien meat by killing a monster with a bow and cook it on a campfire to produce cooked alien meat. Now, we've already made the campfire, which is good. But now we want to use the crafting table to actually build some weapons. But, let's see, what can I make right now? Okay, so a hunting bow. I would need 10 logs and plant fiber. I do not have either one of those. Plant fiber is gotten from random items, and I really hope I'm on a jungle planet, because that would make this so much easier. Let's see, I was looking for something. Oh, that's what it was. Stone axe. I need cobblestone. I need tin cobble, okay. Uh-oh. Okay, so each planet has its own individual type of weather, I guess you could call it. Okay, so on this planet, it appears that we have fire showers. Now, it appears the fire showers do not hurt me, so I'm not too concerned. But planets' weather patterns can vary between standard rain, acid rain, fire showers, star showers, actually. You can, like, rain stars from the heavens. And, on occasion, asteroid showers. And asteroid showers are exactly what they sound like. Asteroids fall from the sky and hit you and kill you. Now, there are little pods on the planet that can, there's little pods on the planet that you will find laying around. They're little silver-looking things. I'll see if I can find another one, because I instinctively destroyed that. Ooh, I got some raw alien meat. I didn't even need to make a bow. I'm still gonna have to make the bow. Okay, here's one down here. This little pod here, I don't know why my camera's over there. This little pod here, if you hit it with your sword, or you mine it with a pickaxe or a tool of some sort, you will get pixels from it. It might not be a large number of Ow! You're hostile. Ow! Stop it. Leave me alone. I am trying to demonstrate stuff. Ow. Okay, so I am actually really badly hurt from that. Now, one thing I do not like to do when I'm playing this is I don't like setting my crafting table or any of my major crafting necessities up on the planet, because I will forget it's there and I will lose it, which I do not need to do because I need the resources. Okay, so after I beat these creatures into submission, what I'm going to do is I'm going to mine 10 stone. So this might take a little bit. However, it's faster than cutting down a tree, so I probably won't speed up the footage. So there we go. And we're almost there. I just need a few more. But usually when I am making a crafting bench, I will not set it up on the surface of the planet because... Wait a second. I think we might be on a planet that actually has a structure, because it's not normal for there to be large flat sections like this. I think we might have gotten lucky with our spawn planet. And if we're even luckier, we might have found a planet with a special aspect to it. Hello? Nothing? I refuse to believe that flat area is all there is. Aha, there is something. Campsite. Okay, so on some planets you'll find random structures, like campsites, like this place here. Now what I usually do is loot them, and seeing how I don't have any storage on my ship, I'm going to grab these crates. Hello. Goodbye. Go away. Thank you. Okay, so this is a campsite that can be found on random planets, and they have campfires. So I'm going to throw these raw alien meats that I got from killing things onto here to cook. So while they cook, I will sleep in this tent, and tent is one form of sleeping, and you can see a little quiff of hair sticking out there, but that's fine. But tents are one way that you can regain health. There's also beds and other sort of things where you can sleep that will regain health, or you can get red syringes, which is essentially a a health booster, which will slowly regenerate your health over time. So now that I've done that, I'm going to take this tent with me, just because it's convenient, and I will take this crate with me because it has more storage space for less space to have. Now I have 2 cooked alien meat, so I'm going to take that, I'm going to put it in my inventory, and it says, enjoy, you're vegetarian. If you're a vegetarian, toss it away and start planting crops. So I got 10 credits, or 10 pixels for that, and it was that. So next is time to craft a furnace. You'll need to obtain some cobblestone, a campfire, and some coal. If you'd like to know exactly how much of each you need, access a crafting table, untick materials available, and mouse over the recipe to see its ingredients. Okay, so I'm going to take this campfire because I need it for the furnace. But first we're going to look in this cave just to see if there's anything here. Hello. Oh gosh. Hi. Hello. Oh crap, you do explosions. Nope. It's a wizard. You're a wizard creature. Leave me alone. I don't like wizard creatures. Okay. This is a... Oh, I love these kind of places. Oh crap. I don't like these kind of guys though. Ow. Leave me alone. Stop picking me up and throwing me onto the ground. I'm not a toy. Sheesh. Okay. I really hope those aren't hostile. They're hostile. They're hostile. Why is everything on this planet hostile suddenly? Making it very difficult to do this. Okay. So I now have 37 cobblestone just from gathering resources. Gosh. Why am I so panicky? Oh dear. Okay, it's becoming nighttime on this planet, and this appears to be a planet where temperature drops at night. I think on most planets it drops. There's a few that it doesn't, but most it does. No. Thank you. Come on. Now, as you can see at the bottom of the screen, there's a little thermometer that has a small green arrow pointing to the left, which means my body temperature is going down, which is not preferable. So there are several ways you can warm up. First way is to actually just craft a warm armor bit, but that doesn't normally work too well just due to the fact that it reduces the amount of armor that you have. So you want to find a different way of actually obtaining this. Ooh, some flares. Okay, so another way to warm up is by sitting by a campfire. Or, if you don't have a campfire, and you see that my temperature is going down again, you can stand by a torch, and it'll warm you up. So either one of those is fine. There's also other sources of heat. There's stoves, furnaces, there's... Your ship is automatically warm. No matter what your temperature is, as soon as you get on there, you will regain heat instantly. Is there anything in this? No. I'm going to keep going deeper, and if I get cold, I'll just stick down another torch, but... We got an interesting planet, and I was correct in my assessment of it with the... Ooh, a medical kit, that's good. And copper bars, that's good, okay. Okay. There's not much down that way, so we're going to go this way. Okay, so what we have here is we have a basic mineshaft dungeon. Quotes around dungeon. It's not exactly a dungeon. On each planet, there is random chances of certain things happening. Now, it's a seed-based thing. So, like, the universe will always stay the same, no matter how many times you reload the world, which is why the guide that I'm going to put up in the description of this video is so helpful. Because with it, you can actually just go ahead and achieve everything you need to in the early game. And also, later on, you can use the coordinates in it to travel through the galaxy and find different coal. That's good. To find different resources that you may need to achieve better things, get better weapons, to find items that you're looking for, to get resources. But it's a fairly self-explanatory site. It's a wiki for the. It's actually a wiki for the game that just has user submitted coordinates. So yeah, I will see you guys next episode where I will demonstrate smelting, mining, and basic weaponry. And I will see you next time. Bye.